So we lost our last game we had on the live com. We're hoping this time we can win again. We're taking on a team in 9th, and I like to think we can do a good job here. Especially since we've been doing pretty well since we last met. And we've also got Youth Intake Preview, which I might have forgotten to mention last time out. So, yeah, let's get into it. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the master we build a save. And yes, I might have forgotten to mention this, but we actually had a Youth Intake Preview last time out, and it's apparently going to be excellent, with a centre midfield being very good, a fullback looking quite good, even if we've got 4 areas that are C, but not really saying that they're great players. Goalkeepers, centre-backs, DMs, and wingbacks apparently are going to be a C. That says a lot. Wingers, not expected to be great. We've got no strikers, which is surprising given that, you know, that seems to be an area that I'm struggling to get in many saves now, and I don't know why. Wide midfielders and attacking midfielders are also not going to be a great option, so just going to hope that we have a good midfield, really, don't we? Especially in centre park. Oh, if we get another centre midfielder, that's amazing. Another DM that could be good. I'll be very happy indeed. Not that I'm expecting it to be a problem much longer, since, you know, we are expected to win the league. At least as far as I'm concerned, we are. Even as Rasmus Alberg is not amazing at his job, so I look at the 5 in judging player ability and potential and think, you're probably not very good at your job, but he is kind of the best we had, and he gave us knowledge of Bulgaria, which again is not a good sign. Still then, we've had a few games since we last met, so let's go over the game, shall we? First game we had since we last met was actually against Karlslund away from home, and we beat them in the first game. We beat them in this game after Ferhan Abik scores the opening goal after loss and plays him in. We did, however, concede the equaliser, and I genuinely thought, okay, this is not good. We just lost our last match. We can't afford to drop points here. One, how that coach so much it's got in? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because we got ourselves in front. In the 84th minute of the game, Abik finds Wahap's onside, and we score to make it 2-1 before we score again. 87 minutes in this time. And, well, Lakel finds Wahap, and Wahap scores to make it 3-1. He's got a brace. I'm happy. We've got all 3 points. You can't get much more than that. Well, we took advance ball next, and we took the lead inside 30 minutes thanks to Anderkovic's header from the corner. And remember when I said that we couldn't get much better than 3-1 victory? I lied. We got a good lead here. Hedström finds Abik. I think Hedström's going for goal, but Abik gets his head to it and scores to make it 2-0 before we make it 3 inside 55 minutes. So this goal immediately makes sure that we are doing better than last time. Abik's finish is really, really good. And then 60 minutes in, we make it 4. So we've already doubled the amount of goals we won by last time out with this effort. Montari getting there first. He can't miss. I mean, he has probably missed that sort of chance in the past. I just haven't seen it. And, well, we absolutely dominated our opponents. 23 shots on goal, first thing on target compared to their 3 on goal and 1 on target. Yeah, we might have actually destroyed them here, and I am very happy that's the case. We then took an Aloiska, and we took lead after Larsen scared the lead from the penalty spot inside 11 minutes. Another goal for him. Before we make it 2, just before half-time, Abik finds Anderson, and Anderson powers it in for his first goal of the season. A very nice finish. Before we make it 3-0, inside 55 minutes, Anderson involved again. He finds his teammate, and Hedström gets his first this season as well. A very nice goal. But we do concede a goal in the 65th minute of the game. I was a little disappointed with this, I'm going to be honest with you. But Fernandez shoots and scores. You can't really stop those efforts, unfortunately. And yeah, a little disappointed to say the least. We conceded here. But we made it 4 before the end. Wahap involved again. And he finds Abik, who's just not at home from close range. He's not missing. I mean, he probably has missed that shot. I'm just going to say he should score those. And if he does miss, it's embarrassing for him. But he scored, so he shouldn't be embarrassed. The next game we had was against Faster, and we took the lead inside 71 minutes. Modari places the cross, finds Abik. That's a really good cross. I was about to take Modari off before he did that cross, so I was happy to be proven wrong. But then we make it 2-0 inside 85 minutes. Motori finds Bertson, he plays it across, and Rahap scores again. Suddenly, Rahap is getting in the goals, and I'm very happy about it, because he's turning up to be a super sub on the wing. I love having super substitutes because it means they're doing a very good job for me. We then took on Avistro and we took the lead inside 90 minutes. I believe we dropped points against this team at home, so for a bit to give us the opening goal inside 90 minutes was a good start. Anderson then plays this corner in. He finds Worm, who finds Abik. 2-0 inside 42 minutes. Before we make it free from the penalty spot, Larson scores it, top corner. We did consider goal late on in the 73rd minute of the game. I say late on, but Racco powers it in. Very good finish from his point of view, and we consider goal against a team which I was a bit surprised about, but we'd already won at this point, so maybe, just maybe, it wasn't that much of a surprise. The last game we had was against Havidlander, and once again, we're dominating. Furhan Abik gets the opening goal inside 29 minutes. A very good finish from him. There's a really lovely ball from Laka to find him before we score from his corner, because Adolkovic is scoring goals now from the corners. Before Rigo scores his penalty for his first of the season, or second of the season, inside the 82nd minute of the game, and we win 3-0. Our stats tell me we were dominant and we deserve all 3 points here. Good to see, we're so strong. Looking at the league though, we are currently 6 points clear because our closest challenger, Noköpings, have actually started dropping points, and that's not talking about Harding either, who've also dropped points recently. And I'm going to look at this and say, well, we've seen them drop 5 points in the last 3 matches before, well, they dropped 5 points in 2 matches before they won the last game. Noköpings and Harding have just been dropping points as well. They lost a game, they drew a game, they got 2 more wins, then they lost again, then they drew again. So we have an 8-point gap over them and a 6-point gap over second place. We take on 9th place Sleipner of the day, who actually drew against us very early on, one of the very few teams that we didn't score against. But I think we can beat them. We just need to make sure we do it properly and put ourselves in the strongest position possible before we have 6 more games at the end. I'm already going to say this now, if we're in a position where we can win the league, I will come back for that game, the first game we can do it, and then just go on from there and see what happens. First and foremost, we need to win this match before we can even start thinking about that, and the lineup is our strongest lineup possible. Backman, Glad, Andokovic, Vom, Bertson, Hedstrom, Anderson, Lakel, Larson, Motori, Abik. It's very strong. It's the best lineup we can put out there. And we've got Forsgren, Melm, Trine, Bergston, Rahap, Rigo, and Fritzel on the bench. We have let go of some players, we've released some players, but they're so bad, they're not even worth noting. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Either way, let's see how we do. And let's make sure we get another 3 points today, shall we? Okay, so we have a chance to immediately inside 2 minutes, and Bertson finds Motori. Motori with a chance to do something. Here's Lakel and Anderson. What can he do? Hedstrom, Anderson. We're looking for our 7th straight league win in the row now, and that's a very good sign. But we're being forced backwards. Not ideal, but Lakel can do really well with the ball. Finds Glad. Look at the space he's got. Take his time with that. Plays it in the middle, and Larson scores his 10th of the season. 2 minutes in. We are looking very good today. And the fact we've got multiple players with 10 goals now in all competitions, and most of just the league, because we're only in the league, is very good. Even our defenders are getting a lot of goals. And I'm telling you now, if we don't win the league from here, I'll be disappointed. Anderson with the corner. And Vorm puts over. A chance we probably should have taken. I just realized we've actually got double the goal difference of our closest chance right now as things stand, which is very ridiculous. Hedstrom, Lakel, plays it back to Andokovic, who is trying. He's just got all much time and space to do what he wants. Look at how much we are in their own half. They are being penned in, and it's not even funny for them. Here's Lakel, Hedstrom, Bertson's on the side, surely. Larson. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. No, I thought it was too good to be true. Oh. Bertson with the free kick. He could take these. Has done. Penalty given. Larson's been tripped to penalty. And yeah, shoved over. He's got a chance for the second of the game. Can he do it? That's the question now, isn't it? Can he score again? Can Larson get his second of the game? Yes, he can. Keep it doesn't move. We lead 2-0. We've doubled our lead. And yeah, we're looking very strong indeed. Apparently, he used to play for his team too, so the fact he's got 2 against him is kind of interesting. So, we have a chance to make it free. 36 minutes in, Headstone on the ball, finds Vorm. I actually realised I probably should talk about the players I've actually agreed to sign for next season already, but I'll do that after this match, because Bertson's played the ball in the middle, and Ebic puts it wide. Chance. So, half-time, we are leading 2-0, and we're looking very strong indeed. They've had just one shot, and our closest challenger right now have not scored, because they are drawing, I think. Yeah, they're drawing 0-0 against Smebby, who are a difficult team. We had a difficult time against them. And Hodinga also drawing, so we could be 10 points clear third and 8 points clear second as things stand. It's a good position to be in. So we didn't see a highlight in the second half, and I'm a little disappointed by that, because I genuinely thought we would see a second highlight somewhere. But no highlights in the second half at all. Still we win 2-0. I cannot complain. And would you believe it? We're 8 points clear at the top of the table and 10 points clear of third now. The league is looking as much in our control as it could possibly be. And I am delighted by that. We should be winning the league now. 8 points clear with 6 games to go. If we failed to win the league this year, we would have had an absolute collapse. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen. So the player that I have agreed to sign for next year already is Bilal Muhammad. He is signing us for free transfer for next year. We've already agreed a contract with him of £40 or £50 a week. And given that he is already this good, I think we got a good signing. He's better than Larson on the right, and we can play him on the left as well. So I plan on playing on the left. According to my scouts, he is a Division 1 standard. Now, admittedly, that could be wrong. This is also a last month deal. We've had agreed a contract with him since then. But yes, he's been very good. He has been doing well for his current club. 4 goals, 7 assists, and 2 player of the match award. A 7.4 rating. And for a team that's in the same division as us, I like to think we've got a good signing from him. They're also leading their division. So we might have just stolen a player from one of our rivals for next year already. And that's a very good thing to have done. Other news. Look at the performance. We are very much dominating this league. 2.5 goals a game. And expected goals per game is 2.2. Goals conceded is 0.35. Expected goals against is 0.4. So we're doing very well attacking-wise and defensive-wise. We're getting 21 shots per game and completing 92% of our passes, winning 84% of our tackles, and we've got 45% of our shots on target, which the shots on target part is not great, but we're having so many shots, it doesn't matter because we're getting so many shots and we're scoring so many goals. It kind of makes up for the fact we're not doing as well with the shots on target, doesn't it? I also have to talk about our affiliate, IFK Eskilstuna, because legitimately, I do not know if they are going to be going down, and if them going down when we're winning the title will stop us from getting promoted. I legitimately do not know, and if that happens, I will be looking for a new job next year because I do not want to be held back by the fact that my parent club are stopping me from getting promoted. It is not worth my time. Still, what we're going to be doing is actually ending this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video and that you also subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.